You've probably heard of the Avengers, right? The epic superhero team that smashed box office records. But what if I told you there was another very real group of Avengers? A group whose mission wasn't to save the world from aliens, but to deliver justice after one of history's darkest chapters. After World War II ended, the world was left reeling. The full horrifying extent of the Holocaust was coming to light. For many Jewish survivors, the idea that the perpetrators might simply escape justice was unbearable. One of these survivors was a poet and former resistance fighter named Abba Kovner. He, along with about 50 other Holocaust survivors, felt that the official legal proceedings weren't enough. They believed that for justice to be truly served, it had to be an eye for an eye. And so, they formed a secret group. They called themselves Nakam, which is Hebrew for revenge. But history would also know them by another name, the Avengers. Their goal was chillingly simple, to exact revenge on the German people for the 6 million Jews who perished. They had two major plans. Plan A was audacious and massive. They aimed to poison the water supplies of several major German cities, including Hamburg, Nuremberg, and Munich. Kovner himself traveled to Palestine to obtain the poison, but he was arrested by British authorities on his ship back to Europe. He had to throw the poison overboard. Plan A had failed. But they didn't give up. They moved on to Plan B, which was more targeted. This time, their focus was on captured German SS officers being held in prisoner-of-war camps. In April 1946, members of Nakam infiltrated a bakery that supplied bread to the Stalag 13 prisoner camp near Nuremberg. They coated thousands of loaves of bread with arsenic. The results were devastating. Over 2,200 German prisoners became seriously ill, and while the exact number of fatalities is debated by historians, their message was sent loud and clear. The story of Nakam is a complex and intense chapter of post-war history. It's a stark reminder of the deep scars left by the war and the powerful, desperate human drive for justice, or perhaps for vengeance. It forces us to ask difficult questions about where the line is drawn. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of hidden history interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories you might not have heard before. See you next time.